Hello everyone, namaste. My name is Bill Austin and I'm a spiritual healer, teacher, artist, and visionary living in St. Petersburg, Florida in the United States. My main website is www.healingholograms.com, and healing is spelled as in physical body healing. Holograms is spelled HOLOGRAMS.com. This is the YouTube presentation is about clearing, shielding, protecting, and blessing the energies of your home, your car, your personal office space, your money and economic exchanges, as well as your real and personal property. I was on the spiritual path for about 10 years before I even realized that I needed to do this. What happened in spring of 2000, I took an energy healing class, my first one, and I created the Healing Holograms website within a month, and within 6 weeks I began to have clients. So when I began to work on clients in my home, I couldn't do it. I had to go outside to work on clients, and I was living in Denver at the time, and it's okay to work outside during the spring, during the summer, and during the fall, but it snows a lot in Denver, and it's pretty cold, and one day when I needed to work on clients, it was snowing, and so that sort of prompted me to ask the question I should have asked a long time ago is, why can't I do work on clients in my house? And when I got it, as I was living in a one-bedroom apartment, and I got that the apartment building, it's a very old building, and there's a lot of flaky energies in the apartment building. And my highest level aspect of my monad sort of blocked me from working on other people because, they didn't want them to get hosed from the energies in the place I was living. So it was a real important lesson to me on a lot of different levels, and it also was a lesson about asking before things become a crisis. I had a lot of blocks to asking for help then. I ask a lot more quickly now. Anyway, so I think this is a very important area. During this transmission, I'm going to be working on with four very powerful beings of great love that are going to come in to help us with this. The first one is the Creator. The second is the Holy Spirit Shekinah, which uses the white golden flame or ray of purification. The third great being is Archangel Michael, who uses the cobalt blue ray of protection. And Michael's sort of an expert about clearing less than love energies, influences, beings, implants, all sorts of stuff. If I'm working on a client and get stumped about clearing stuff, Michael is very good. He's also sort of the angelic expert on shields and protection and filters and protective mechanisms. So he's a real helpful being to call on for help at any time when you're feeling the need for more protection. The last being I'm going to be working with today and asking for assistance is Archangel Zachiel, who uses the violet gold ray or flame of transmutation. And that's another very powerful energy. The violet flame is very powerful to help transmute energy. So I use that one a lot in my work I do as well. Okay, before we begin doing the transmissions, I just want to set some intent. I'm setting the intent that all these energies will be transmitted to the highest level aspect of your monad, that everything that is transmitted is aligned with the highest good of all concern and supports the spiritual evolution of each being. Setting the intent that all the energies exchanged today will be of love and only love. I'm also setting the intent that nothing from our ego minds or personality cells or mental bodies or shadow side will impact or come into this recording or transmission in any way whatsoever. And I'm also setting the intent that all the energies that are transmitted today will have divine ideal ease and grace and will integrate in the divine ideal manner. Now I'm going to just read off the transmissions, and what you will do is, like I'll be saying transmission begins when I do the transmission. I'll describe the transmission first, and if you want to receive it, when I say transmission begins, you just set the intent to receive it. And if you choose not to accept it, just say I don't choose it when I say transmission begins. And I'll end the transmission by saying transmission ends. If you need more time for whatever reason, just put the recording on pause until you feel complete with the process. There is a limit on YouTube on how long you can speak, so I tend to move pretty fast through these things. Okay, the first thing we're going to ask the Creator, the Holy Spirit Shekinah, and Archangels Michael and Zachiel to assist us on is to cleanse and purify our homes, cars, personal office space, money and economic exchanges, and all of our real and personal property. And again, the Holy Spirit will be using the white flame, the Zakiel will be using the violet flame, and Archangel Michael will be using the cobalt blue ray. And if you want to receive this transmission or energy, just say yes when I say transmission begins. Transmission begins. When you see me not shake my head like that, it means the transmission is ending. So just if you want to put it on pause, go ahead. Transmission ends. The second thing we're going to ask these great beings to do is to transmit energies to provide the divine ideal level of energetic protection, energetic privacy, and shielding for your home, car, money, personal office space, real and personal property that's aligned with the highest good of all at this time. Transmission begins. If you need more time, put it on pause. Transmission ends. The final transmission is we're going to ask these great beings of the men's law to bless and sanctify our home, car, money, personal office space, real and personal property, economic exchanges, in a way that is aligned with the highest good of all concerned at this time. And I'm going to also ask these great beings, while we have their attention and focus, to transmit a blessing to each of us that chooses to receive this at this time. Transmission begins. If you need more time, just place it on pause. Transmission ends. Thank you, everyone, for participating in this transmission of the energies. By helping to clear the energies of your home, you're helping the planet to clear and release density as well. So it's a great world service. And this is one of the YouTube presentations I did that I really feel you could benefit from listening to once or twice a week. I work on clearing my space, in my home a lot, each day. But for most of you, once a week would be awesome. Namaste.